It's the Kevin and Bean Show.
They're all losers. I hate these guys.
KROQ, LA and OC's alternative rock.
Hallie, we get a lot of email with a lot of people who are asking for help. And every once in a while we go, you know what? Let's give this person a couple of minutes of airtime because this sounds super worthwhile.
Yeah.
And this is one of those instances. We got an email from a guy who claims to be a former intern on the Kevin and Bean Show, although I have no memory of young Andy. Let's find out if he's telling the truth about that part, and then we'll see if we can move on to the rest. Andy, welcome to the show, my friend. How are you?
How you doing, Bean? You sure know how to make somebody feel welcome, I'll tell you that.
Right? You're so forgettable. How long ago did you intern on the Kevin and Bean Show?
I was there about 2010, and that was, Ralph was, he was doing his Sharktopus.
You were here for the Sharktopus years. Okay.
Yeah. Kevin was, what you doing, the radio, and, yeah, all that good stuff.
Did we ever meet, Andy, you and I?
We did at a Dodger game. At a Dodger game. Otherwise, it was just Charlie's Angels style communication.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay, but I was super nice. You were taken by what a super nice guy I was, right?
Yeah. I think about it every day.
Okay, fine. All right. So you reached out, and you're just being a good uncle here, talking about your baby niece Melanie. And anytime we see a child in peril, we say, "What can we do to help?" What's the situation? What can you tell us about it, Andy?
Well, Melanie, she has a rare liver disease called biliary atresia. It required an immediate procedure, an operation that unfortunately didn't take. So now she's in need of a liver.
Okay, and this is your brother's little girl, your sister's little girl?
This is my cousin's little girl. Yeah,
okay, gotcha.
She's 2 months old, and she's at a children's hospital in Los Angeles and requires a liver portion from a O positive donor. And that's where we're at. That's what we're pushing for.
Now, I understand, and I don't know a lot about liver transplants, but the liver is the one that somebody doesn't have to give theirs up. They can just carve off a piece of it and donate it, and both parties will be fine, right?
Correct. So, yeah, any donor, it would be a small portion that can then they'll attach and will grow from there. So yeah, it's a doable operation. It's just about finding the correct match.
So you got a lot of people in your family? I mean, is everybody stepping up and saying, "Hey, try me," or do you just not have much O positive blood type in your family?
We have a lot of people. There's definitely it's been great. It's been pretty overwhelming, the amount of positive response from the family and from friends and total strangers. There's a candidate right now, a potential one, but we're still accepting O type donors for both liver portion transplant and a blood. So yeah, that's
gotcha.
That's kind of
and how critical is the timing of this for little Melanie? Like, is this something she has to have done in the next 2 weeks or the next 2 months, or what's the status there?
Yes, it's a very ASAP type situation. She's currently critical but stable, and they have her sedated and on a machine that's kind of keeping her going in the meantime. And yeah, that's kind of where we're at.
She's adorable, by the way. These pictures you sent out, she's so darn cute.
She's a beautiful girl.
All right,
yeah.
so what is it you need from the Kevin and Bean listeners? Are you looking for O positive people to step up, or is this a funding thing, or what do you need our help with, Andy?
We are looking for O positive donors to step up, as well as we have a GoFundMe account set up for her, because as you guys can understand, it can be pretty expensive with a procedure of this caliber. So yeah, I just invite all the listeners to check out the GoFundMe page, GoFundMe.com/baby-Melanie-fund.
Okay.
And just if you can donate, that's great. But if not, just read about her, and a few kind words to the parents can do amazing things, for the morale. And we're pushing for that. We also have a charity event in the works on July 1st. It's a fundraising event for Melanie. It will be held here in the Valley. It's a show, Rock for Melanie. It'll include my friends, True Rivals and Slick Shoes. And yeah, we're just doing everything we can to push to get this fundraiser going.
Okay.
And
we're putting all of the information, by the way, including the link to the GoFundMe page and the Facebook group and everything else. We're putting it up on the Kevin and Bean social media, on our Facebook page and on our Twitter and stuff, so people can easily find it without having to remember much. You know, it's so funny, Andrew, because I'm sure you saw this in the news a couple of weeks ago when our friend Jimmy Kimmel came on the TV, and he was talking about the trouble that he had with his young son when he was born. And he said, look, it helps to think and pray and send positive vibrations. That helps a lot. You feel like you can't do anything, but you can. You can put that into the universe, good things to happen for his son and for your niece Melanie as well. Even if you don't have money or you're not a potential donor or something like that, at least think positive thoughts and keep your fingers crossed. And like you said, send some encouraging notes to the rest of the family. That would help a lot, right? Yeah,
exactly. Reaching out, and things like that. It allows all of us to have an opportunity to get together and do something bigger than ourselves, and we can each have a small part in in saving this little girl's life.
By the way, Andy worked on the Kevin and Bean Show, Allie, and it doesn't sound like we ruined him.
Yeah, he's well-spoken. He seems delightful. He's
thoughtful.
Empathetic. This is weird. Andy.
No wonder you got out of radio.
I had a fair amount of treatment after having this for you guys, and I was able to kind of bounce back from it.
All right. Well, listen, you keep in touch and let us know how little Melanie is doing. And fingers crossed, as I said, and we'll put all this information up so people can check it out on the Kevin and Bean social media and hopefully get this thing going, hopefully get her up and running. And I'm glad you alerted us to it. And I'm glad we had a chance to chat with you on the air.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate your time.
All right, man. Good luck. Bye-bye.
The Kevin and Bean Show. That's dumb. You're dumb. Your face is dumb. LANOC's alternative rock. KROQ.